Right. Hello guys. Let's go on to part 2, yeah? Right. For part 2, 2012 paper, we'll discuss question 6 to question 10. So first and foremost, let's look at question 6. Okay. Soalan nombor 6 merupakan soalan quadratic inequality. So before I start attempting this question, allow me to give you a bit of concept regarding quadratic inequality, and then we will move on to attempt this question. Okay. So this is the concept. Okay. All right, guys. So now for quadratic inequality, there are only two situations. All right. So first and foremost, the word quadratic means x to the power of 2. Ingat ya. Perkataan kuadratik maksudnya x kuasa 2. So let's say we have a general formula. Contohnya ax square plus bx plus c greater than 0, or ax square plus bx plus c greater or equals to 0. Either one is fine. The only important thing here, perkara yang paling penting ialah the sign greater than. Okay, tak kisahlah greater than equal to or greater than what, but it is important to look at the sign greater than. If at all there is this particular sign, then your quadratic graph will be like this as usual, because this is a positive quadratic equation. All right, this will be one root, this will be another root. Let's say 3, let's say 4. Always remember, yang kiri nilai yang kecil, yang kanan nilai yang besar. Okay, remember that concept. So whenever it is greater than, tak kisahlah greater than or greater than equal to, maka you should shade kiri and kanan. Like I said before, ada kata tadi dah, jika greater than kiri lebih kecil, kanan lebih besar. Because of that, your answer for x will be x lesser than 3 or x greater than 4. Ada kata tadi right hand side bigger, left hand side is smaller. Equal sign ni letak jika soalan memberikan equal sign. Jika tidak, maka you don't have to insert the equal sign. Okay, let's move on to the second part. Okay, let's see lah if it is the second part. Okay, the second part is the same idea. Okay, for example, ax square plus bx plus c lesser than 0, or ax square plus bx plus c lesser or equal to 0. Ada kata tadi the equal sign is not important. That is only an indication of what the question wants. It doesn't matter. The important thing is this sign. Is it greater or smaller than? If it's smaller than, this is how it looks like. The graph, two roots 2 nilai bagi x, let's say 3 and 4 again. If it's lesser than, shade inside. Okay, shade inside. So if you shade inside, that would mean that x is between 4 and 3. Okay, ingat letak equal sign jika soalan berikan equal sign. So that is the two concepts that I wanted you to know. If it's greater than 0, you shade left hand side and right hand side. And remember, left is always small, right is always big. Okay, and if it's lesser than, you shade in between, you shade in the middle, right? X is between the right hand side and between the left hand side. Understand? That is the concept. Let's just say, okay, for example, contoh lah, soalan tahun ini dibagi negative quadratic inequality. If it's negative quadratic inequality, maksudnya negative ax square plus bx plus c lesser than 0. Okay, let's say it's lesser than 0, or you can say plus bx plus c greater than 0. Doesn't matter lah. Both ideas will apply the same thing. Kedua-dua ni akan bawa pada konsep yang sama. What is your first step? Step pertama, change negative quadratic inequality to positive. Just do this. This is the only step. Jika diberikan negative quadratic inequality, tak kisahlah greater than 0 or lesser than 0 or whatever, change it to positive quadratic inequality. How do we change it to positive quadratic inequality? Contoh, let's say lah, we have 3x square minus 3x square plus 2x minus 7 greater than 0, for example. So how do we change it to positive? Simple. We flip the equation. Maksud flip ialah kita just terbalikkan sign bagi each of the nilai untuk equation tu. Okay, flip the equation. Jika kita flip the equation, everything will be the opposite. Negative 3x squared will be positive 3x squared. Positive 2x will be negative 2x. Minus 7, negative 7 will be positive 7, and greater than 0 will be lesser than 0. So once you have done that, you can just apply to the question lah, macam biasa. Okay, macam biasa, your guide macam ni. Okay, I tak tahu what is the root, let's say alpha beta, lesser than 0, so you just shade in between. So x is between beta and alpha. Okay, that is the concept. So now we will apply this concept to question number 6. Okay, let's look at question number 6. Okay, look at question number 6. Question number 6 states that diberi fx minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 13, cari julat x untuk fx lesser or equal to 5. So this is clearly a quadratic inequality question. And first we identify, is this a positive quadratic inequality equation or negative? It's a negative quadratic inequality equation. So what do? We want to change it to positive. But before we do that, let's make sure that at one side we have all the numbers and on the other side we have 0. Okay, let's make it simpler. Let's make it equal to 0 or lesser than 0 or greater than 0. Let's do that first step first. So like this, minus 3x squared plus 2x plus 13 lesser or equals to 5. Let's do this first. Let's bring everything to the left hand side since all the numbers are there. Okay, then we have negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 8 lesser or equals to 0. So now, sekarang kita tukar negative quadratic inequality to positive quadratic inequality. Ada kata tadi positive negative 3x squared akan jadi positive 3x squared. Positive 2x akan jadi negative 2x. Positive 8 akan jadi negative 8. Lesser or equal to 0 akan jadi greater or equals to 0. Okay, and then now you press your calculator. After that you factorize, you akan dapat 3x plus 4 and x minus 2 greater or equals to 0. Ingat friends, okay, whenever they ask you to factorize, you have to factorize in this form first. Okay, I will skip this method because I feel this is a very simple method. Ini adalah perkara yang sangat senang, sangat mudah dalam Add Maths. Every chapter pun you kena guna benda ni. So if you guys tak faham, try to refer buku teks, and tak faham juga, comment down below. I'll create a special video for you guys regarding this faham. Okay, so now once we have done this, don't straight away write the answer x equals to negative 4 over 3. No, they want the range of values. So you have to draw the graph. So draw the graph. Okay, this here will be the smaller one, which is negative 4 over 3. Right hand side bigger one, which is 2. Ada kata greater than 0 means shade left, shade right. Okay, so now x will be lesser or equals to minus 4 over 3. X will be greater or equals to 2. Okay, faham Left small, right big. That's all. Question number 7, settle. So kita recap sikit. Untuk quadratic inequality, perkara paling penting, we have to identify if it's a negative or a positive. If it's a negative, then we change it to positive. But before we do that, make sure yang you guys equate everything to 0 first. Okay, lesser than 0 or greater than 0, following the question. Once you have done that, then slowly do step by step. Of course, jika you tak nak tukar kepada positive quadratic inequality, masih boleh solve soalan ini. Tapi, that particular concept, I will teach you later. For now, you jangan risau. Just follow the basics first. Alright? Don't need to overcomplicate anything. Question doesn't require you to overcomplicate anything. Okay? Just, these are all concept. Right? At one point, I will teach you that, but that is just extra sajalah. Kalau you nak guna, boleh guna. Kalau tak, just follow the basics. It is helpful and it will always help you. Okay? Let's look at question 7 now. Okay, soalan nombor 7. Soalan nombor 7 is an indices and logarithm question. Basically, this is that particular chapter. This involves indices. Alright? So now, before I tackle this question, okay, sebelum saya buat soalan ni, pertama sekali, I nak berikan you a bit of concept dulu so that you understand what's happening later lah. So this is the concept for this particular question. Okay. Just have to ingat this note saja. Benda yang sangat simple, ingat Alright. Sekarang. A power n times A power n is equals to base A m plus n. Ingat, this is very important. For example lah, 2 power 3 times 2 power 2 equals to 2, 3 plus 2. Okay? For example, that is what it is. You have to understand that. This is a very, very simple thing. Okay? Now, kita move on and apply this to the question. Okay, lihat soalan. 27, kita just tulis balik 27, 3, 2x plus 4 equals to 1. So now, as I said, we want to make sure that we want to make everything base 3. Tak tukar semua kepada base 3. Sebab, takkanlah 20 you nak tukar kepada base 27, takkan you nak tukar kepada base 1. You can't do that, right? You can, bigger number can be changed to a smaller base. Because a base to a power will create a bigger number. Betul tak? Alright. So, 27 base 3. How do I do that? Simple. 3 to the power of 3. Kita akan dapat 27. Bracket 3 2x plus 4 equals to 1. How do I make 1 base 3? Simple. Note again. Note 3 power 0 is 1. 4 power 0 is 1. 5 power 0 is 1. Anything power 0 is 1. Okay, so therefore, kita apply 3, 2x plus 4 equals 3 to the power 0, which is 1. Betul tak? Now, we apply the particular concept. Kita dah tahu dah. 3, same base. Betul tak? Right. So, if it's the same base and it is multiplication, dah tadi kata tadi, a to the power of m times a to the power of n equals to a to the power of m plus n. So, basically, 3, same base, multiplication means plus. So, this whole thing we plus together. Right now, then we get 3 plus 2x plus 4 equals to 3 to the power of 0. Right. Same base, only equate the power to get the answer. So 3 plus 2x plus 4 equals to 0. Okay. Then we get 2x plus 7 equals to 0. And then we have 2x equals to minus 7. X equals to minus 7 over 2. Finish. That's all. Soalan simple. Very simple, very straightforward question. Okay. So you have to understand that when you are looking at indices question, okay, ingat, try your best to change base, make it a common base. Right? That is the most important tip. And if you want to comment, and some people might comment and nanti yang tanya, macam mana saya nak tahu tukar base 3 ke base 4? Remember, right? When you're doing a question, what is the most applicable? You can tengok mana yang paling senang, mana yang paling mudah. For you to get that skill, you have to do a lot of practice. For logarithm indices, the only way you can dapat benda-benda kecil, information kecil macam ni lah, know all the rules and do more practice. So you know, okay, you have changed one, change this base, this one change smaller base, like that. Right? This is a very simple question 7. Let's look at question number 8. Question number 8 is a logarithm question, logarithmic equation. Okay, this particular question pun soalan senang. Tapi sebelum I attempt this question, let me show you a very simple concept first. Okay, konsep ni senang je. Jika log base A x y, maka ia akan jadi log ax plus log ay. Remember, very simple concept. If log axy, then means it's log ax plus log ay. Simple thing, jangan risau. Let's move on and let's do the question now. Okay, for this question, very simple. Kita ada 1, and then we have log 2, same base, tak ada masalah. There's nothing you need to worry about. The 1 tu macam mana? Senang je. 1 is basically log 2 equals to 1. Betul tak? Log 2 equals to 1. So kita gantikan 1 dengan log 2. Again, benda ni you kena belajar betul-betul rules and you have to practice. Only then you boleh nampak benda-benda macam ni. So kita apply. Log base 2 plus log 2 x minus 2 equals log base 2x. Okay. So kita dah tahu tadi dengan konsep tadi, right? Log A base A xy means log base A x plus log base A y. So that means if it's log 2 plus log 2x minus 2, it is basically telling you that it is log 2x minus 2. Faham tak? Right? It's this concept is important. Link ni sangat penting, right? Log 2 plus log 2x minus 2 is basically log 2 multiply x minus 2 because of the concept that I told you earlier. So yang kita akan dapat log 2x. Right? No problem tak ada masalah. Now, log 2 cancel. Jangan risau. Both sides you have log, you can remove the log. Okay? And then you have 2x minus 2 equals to x. Right? So then you can have 2x minus 4 equals to x. Right? Boleh ikut And then we have 2x equals to, sorry, we bring all the x together. So we have 2x minus x equals to 4. X equals to 4. Simple. Okay, question 7, question 8 are two questions that are very, very simple. Soalan dia akan senang jika kamu tahu the rules. Untuk logarithmic indices, you just have to know the rules. If you know the rules, you just can apply it anywhere. Just remember, ingat rules pertama. Kedua, try to do a lot of questions. If you do a lot of questions, maka you akan tahu, oh, log 2 to 1. You akan tahu macam nak tukar konsep. This is a chapter that if you don't have experience in answering the question, you takkan tahu how to change or how to manipulate the equation to what you want. Faham? Okay, let's look at question number 9. Okay. Question number 9 adalah soalan progression. Okay, it's either arithmetic or it's either geometric. No problem lah. Okay, kita baca. The first three positive terms of a geometric progression are 2, P, and 18. Find value of P and common ratio of progression. So now they want two things. Dia nak P dengan dia nak R, common ratio. So kita tahu this is a geometric progression. So kalau GP, maka formulanya ialah ARN minus 1. Okay. Wajib tahu. Okay. Formula booklet ada saya rasa, tapi tak susahlah kamu nak hafal benda ni. Alright. So now, kita tahu yang first three positive terms of GP are 2P18. So kita tahu yang 2P18. Kita tahu yang this is the first term, second, and third. Betul tak? Alright. Sekarang kita guna teknik. Teknik nak jawab soalan. Senang je teknik nak jawab soalan benda ni. Alright. Always remember, kalau kita nak cari R, kita divide, betul tak? Okay, senang je. Biasanya kita divide term 2 dengan term 1. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say P over 2 equals to 18 over P. Faham tak? Kita guna konsep tu je. Right? When we use this concept of finding R, the common ratio, okay, untuk cari nisbah sepunya, kita guna konsep yang basic ni. Alright? So now, kita cross multiply. Kita akan dapat P square equals 36. P square root 36. P is equals to 6 or negative 6. Since dia dah kata positive term, maka P is equals to 6. Habis. Betul tak? No problem. So the important concept ialah this thing. Kita kena tahu yang common ratio means T2 over T1. So sekarang kita dah buat dah T2 over T1 kat sini. Tak tahu value. So kita cuba T3 divide by T2. Okay, sekarang kita tahu okay, both of this will equate to the same thing. P2 akan jadi a value. We can now find the value of P, right? Understand? Now we find the common ratio. Common ratio T2 over T1 or T3 over T2. Doesn't matter. Kita dah tahu yang sekarang 2, 6 dengan 18. This is our first three terms. So kita ambil R equals 6 divided by 2. Dapat 4. R divided 6 by 2 dapat 3. Alright? No problem. Contohlah kamu ingat dia ni membongak je lah. Cakap T2 minus T1 dengan T3 minus T2. T2 divide T1 dengan T3 divide T2 benda yang sama. Tak percaya? Tengoklah. 18 divide 6. 3 juga. So R equals to 3. That is your final answer. Very easy question. Don't have to worry a lot. Simple concept je. Guna konsep ni cukup. Kita boleh faham, dah boleh jawab soalan. Let's look at question number 10. Question number 10. It is given that 11, y plus 4, 3y minus x are 3 consecutive terms. Apakah maksud 3 sebutan berturutan? What does it mean by 3 consecutive terms? 3 consecutive terms mean that it is a term that is 3 consecutive term ni okay, example yang senang macam ni. Term 3, term 4, term 5. These are 3 consecutive terms. Okay, consecutive terms. Right, it's like T5, T5, T6, T7, also consecutive terms. Tapi T6, T8, T9 not consecutive term lah. Okay, consecutive term ni dia ada ikut number line tau. 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like ikut number line, ikut urutan. Kalau dia macam 11, 15, 17, not a consecutive term. Okay, ingat benda tu benda tu sangat-sangat penting. Okay, another thing you have to remember is when you're doing questions regarding consecutive term, you tak boleh assume yang 11 ni ialah your first term and this is your second term and this is your third term. Tak ada. This can be your fifth term, sixth term, seventh term. Either one. It is not sure mana first term, mana second term. Okay? Itu benda yang penting yang kamu kena ingat. So sekarang kita attempt the question. Dia kata express y in terms of x. Okay. Kita kena identify. Kita before we do anything, we identify first and we write back everything. 11 y plus 4, 3y minus x. Okay, arithmetic progression So that means formula ni ialah Tn a plus n minus 1 d. Tak ada complicated lah sangat. Okay, that's it. So now we know. Dia kata express y in terms of x. Kalau y in terms of x maksudnya kita nak cari y equals to something. Y equals to what? Tapi mesti ada x lah dalam the right hand side. So we know if it's common difference d, nak cari macam mana? T2 minus T1. Betul tak? So kita buatlah. Kita kata y plus 4 minus 11 equals to 3y minus x minus y plus 4. Faham tak? Okay, this is the concept yang kena tahu. Benda ni sangat penting. Alright? Because why? If this minus this, we get d, dapat d. Betul tak? This minus this is a particular value. And this minus this is also a particular value. Ingat, in a progression question, the common difference is always the same. So if T2 minus T1 is 5, then T3 minus T2 is also 5. It cannot be another number. Faham tak? Okay, understand So now, let's do the question. Let's say now, tukar color jap. Okay, let's say y plus 4 minus 11 equals 3y minus x minus y minus 4. Kita dapat y minus 7 equals 3y minus 3y, dapat berapa y? 2y. Tak ada masalah. Okay, minus x minus 4. Kita nak y one side and and x another side. So kita kumpulkan y on the left and kumpulkan x on the right. So we have y minus 2y equals minus x minus 4 plus 7. So kita dapat y minus 2y akan jadi berapa? Y minus 2y is negative y equals to minus x plus 3. Okay. So sekarang dia dapat dah minus y equals x plus 3. But of course, we want it positive. Dia kata y in terms of x, not negative y in terms of x. So tukar je y x minus 3. Okay, just flip lah. Bila kita tengok kita nak positive y, kita just flip je. Negatif akan jadi positif, negatif akan jadi positif, positif akan jadi negatif. So answer is y equals to x minus 3. Very simple concept Ingat, untuk soalan macam ni, kita kena identify. Okay, consecutive terms is not equal to, if it's a consecutive term, that means the terms given are not, tak semestinya first term is A. First term 11 tu yang diberi tu A. Tak, because a consecutive term, it can be anything under the number line. Second, common difference for the whole progression will be the same. T2 minus T1 will be the same. T10 minus T9 also will be the same. So, dah faham this concept Kita dah tahu y in terms of x. So, y equals to x minus 3. Alright. So now erase part A, we do part B. Okay, let's look at part B. Part B, dia kata find the common difference if x equals to 8. Okay, if x equals to 8, dia suruh find the common difference. Sekarang, kita dah tahu. Dah diberi dalam soalan 11 y plus 4, 3y minus x. Betul tak? Kita dah tahu yang diberi x equals to 8, dah tahu dah. So how do we find a concrete number? Nak cari soalan, nak cari nombor yang solid. Because now, semua ada unknown, right? If we apply x or equals to 8 dalam ni pun, still ada unknown y. So, kita guna the answer in the first equation. First equation dah kata y equals x minus 3. Sekarang, x dah tahu 8. So, kita kata y equals to 8 minus 3. So, y is equals to 5. Dah. Kita dah ada value bagi kedua-dua unknown. Apply to the question. So, 11 y plus 4 akan jadi 5 plus 4. 3y minus 8 akan jadi 3, 5 minus 8. Betul tak? So, you can jadi 11, 9. Alright? Dah cukup dah dua ni untuk nak cari common difference kamu. Okay? You nak cari the next one, 3, 5 minus 8, this one pun boleh. Kalau tak, tak payah. Not important. Sebab common difference is T2 minus T1. So, D is 9 minus 11. Which is minus 2. Okay, dah settle. Soalan senang. Konsep very easy. So ingat, 10 part A buat cara ataupun konsep common difference, and part B is just applying the common difference value, applying the common difference concept using the value given. Right? That's all. Okay. I nak tunjuk you something. Perasan tak lembaga kalau berikan part A, that part A most of the time, 99% of the time will be useful untuk part B. Faham tak? Kita tengok tadi, kita guna y equals x minus 3 untuk cari nilai y. Betul tak? Kalau tak, kita akan confuse. How to find y? How to find y? Of course, good students, they akan identify right away. Okay. Even though tak diberikan A, dia akan tahu macam mana nak cari y. Sebab dia akan find y as a particular unknown and they will say, okay, make y the unknown I want to find, contohnya. Tapi, lembaga baik, dia nak tolong kamu. So, when they want to help you, they give you part A, part B. So, part A, they give you something a bit difficult, just so that you can apply in part B to get the full marks. Okay, that's all. Something very simple. All the questions so far, from question 1 to question 10, nothing is complicated. It's just concepts that are basic that you need to know. And all these concepts are already in the textbook. Make sure you use your textbook the most. Ingat, buku teks paling penting. Okay, alright. See you guys next time. The next video will be from question 11 to 15. Thank you.